Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mr. B and LP podcast. It is just LP today, no Mr. B. I am joined by special guest Ted Schrader, who is also the head of Schrader Tree Farm.
Yeah, that's me.
That is him. He was the original sponsor of this podcast. The OG sponsor. So before we get started, we would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Ibit Electric and Peerless Electric, and then, of course, Schrader Tree Farm. And Ibit Electric is expanding their company beyond electric to a mechanical division where they will be offering pipe fitting, plumbing, and HVAC services. So each week, we're going to honor a player who exhibited a workman-like blue-collar approach to the game, and this week's player is defensive lineman R.J. Fielder. R.J. had an outstanding game on Friday at Vicksburg. He totaled 5 tackles, and 3 of them were for loss. We saw a more pro-style passing offense out of Vicksburg, and that gave the defensive front a chance to get after the quarterback, and RJ had an outstanding game. Also, be sure, like, subscribe, and share. Helps us grow this podcast, spread it throughout the community, just keep the community involved here at Niles High School. So our special guest today, Ted Schrader. How are you doing?
Good. I've been hoping to get on the podcast for a while.
We're happy to have you. So Ted Schrader is the founder of Schrader Tree Farm.
Yeah, we had this idea. Well, I always have crazy ideas. It was around 2020 during COVID. We started planting some trees on the farm, and now I think we have maybe like 3,000 trees growing all over, wherever I can find a flat spot.
Right. So you graduated from Niles High School, correct?
Yeah, I graduated in 99 with Mr. Korn. This is Hoyt. Mr. Brawley was, I think, a couple years younger than us, but there's a lot of people in the area I still know that have students here.
A lot of teachers here graduated with you. I never realized that. So tell us about yourself, your background, like college, your family, how you ended up teaching here. Like, how'd all that work out for you?
Like I said, I graduated in 99. I did a lot of sports here at Niles. I played football for 3 years, a couple of years middle school, freshman year. Then I played soccer for a long time, so I tried out for the soccer team. I played soccer in sophomore year. But I was really involved with the band, so I kind of went the band route. I ended up playing in the band at Western for 3 years, and that's an experience because there's like 400 people playing in band, and those are like all the best players from all the local high schools, so it was a cool experience.
What instrument did you play?
I play trumpet.
Trumpet. So you were like on the field for football games?
Oh yeah, we went all over. I've been to California with the band. I went to West Virginia, a lot of local places, U of M. So a lot of places I probably wouldn't have been if I wasn't in the band. It was it was a really cool experience. I'd do it again.
What do you think was the coolest away stadium you guys visited?
Oh, we went to Central. I probably U of M. We went to a lot of places.
The Big House?
Yeah, the Big House it's a place. If you haven't been there, you got to be there.
Did they like stick you guys in the top row of the stadium?
No, actually, we're like almost on the field.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good. It was after 9/11. That's way before you guys, but it was after that event, so things were really crazy. And if you look up that band show, U of M 9/11, there's like both bands playing on there, and it's like almost 1,000 people on the field at once.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Right. So this is your first year teaching here at Niles.
Yep, this is my first year here. I've been, I subbed a few years at Eastside, like around 2018, and then I was like, hey, this is cool. I can do this again. And then I taught a couple years at a charter school down in South Bend, so now I'm back. I've been trying to get here for a while.
So did you teach previously, like before Eastside or any of that?
I did 1 year of middle school way back in like early 2010s, 2011. And just with stuff with the family, I decided I would go a different route. I did a bunch of construction stuff and then decided I would get back into teaching again. So
all right. So family, you've got 2 kids here.
Yep. I've got Keaton, he's a senior. Clay's a freshman. Clay's my sports guy. He plays soccer. He made varsity this year, so we thought that was pretty cool for him. He'd been working a long time to get on varsity, so
right.
Yeah.
So what's that like to just be in the same building as your kids every day?
I mean, I get to see Clay a lot. Keaton's doing technical stuff, so he's only here in the morning. I don't ever see him. I think he's down in the CTE wing in the mornings, and then Then he goes off campus in the afternoon. But it's good because we're here. I know what's going on. I can check up on them if they're getting in trouble or anything like that. They're not ever, but I can check up on them.
Do you have a class with Clay in it?
Yeah, I have Clay's in my third hour, I think, or something like that. So
how's that go?
It's fine. I didn't think I was wondering if it was going to be a good idea, but it's okay. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. So you're pretty involved here.
Yeah,
you helped with the flick on the field, and then you're doing flag football.
Yeah, somehow I got roped into that.
When's that?
That's in the spring. I think we're going to start in March. Okay. I have like 56 girls signed up.
Oh wow!
So yeah. So Trenton's going to help us out. Hopefully I can get it. He says he's going to coach a team, and anybody I can get. I think we're going to split it up into 4 teams and so it's like a mini league here, and then we'll go from there.
So it's basically just one league at Niles, and whoever signs up, you split them up into teams?
Well, that's one aspect. There's another aspect where actually through the Lions NFL team, they're trying to get this girls flag going. And they have their own league and division and stuff. So we're probably going to use this kind of as a springboard to join that league. And it's only like 3 games in May. So this will give us a lot more practice time together. And by May, after a month and a half, we should be pretty good to play in that league. So there's some schools in there like St. Joe. They won the whole thing last year, and I'm like, we should at least beat St. Joe if we join the Lions League. Mm-hmm. So,
all right, and then you're also a sponsor of the podcast.
Yeah, I'm one of the sponsors. For some reason, I can't remember why, but Corn and I were talking. It was before I was even teaching here. I was like, hey, do you have any sponsors? You guys need anything? And he was like, yeah, we always need stuff. So I said, well, how can I help you? And through the farm, we make we make some revenue, of course, so we want to get back to stuff that's local. One of our big revenue sources is our wreath classes and stuff like that. We do evening wreath classes with kind of like parties. People come in, make wreaths. We have a specific room that's heated, so that allows us to give back to the community and do things like that.
And sign-ups for the wreath classes are going on right now, right?
Yep. I think I have over 100 people signed up already.
Wow. And they can still sign up?
Oh, yeah. We have room for probably 200 people, so it'll be busy this year.
So what does that wreath class entail?
We have wreath like crimping machines, so we'll cut all the greenery, have it all ready, and people can come in and you just make your wreath. I show you how to do it. They crimp it onto a ring, and then we have all kinds of goodies you can add to it, like bows and ornaments. I don't know. We have got totes and totes of stuff that takes maybe like an hour.
All right. So you like pay a fee and then you show up for just one night, right?
Yeah, it's like like an hour, one night. You come in, do it, and can take your wreath and walk out with it.
And what's the fee for that?
Fee's $40 a person.
$40. And if you show up and mention the Viking Huddle, then $5 will be donated back to us, correct?
Yep, that's what we're planning this year. So if anybody's interested in signing up for a wreath class, you can contact me. You can find me on Facebook, or we have a website. I think it's just Schrader Tree Farm online. You can just find all the info there. And
then we were looking at your YouTube channel Friday, and we saw like a gift shop, all sorts of stuff. So like, just talk about like your whole business. Like, it's not just Christmas trees, right? Yeah,
when we started this, like I said, it was around COVID, and I was real worried about selling trees. We just got a few trees from up north and brought them in pre-cut, and we sold them all. And then I'm like, we could probably expand this. So we expanded into a couple bays of our pole barn. So I have a 24 by 24 heated gift shop. We sell, like, somebody makes coffee for us, like special blend coffee.
Right.
We have all kinds of gifts. We have all the normal Christmas stuff. We make a lot of stuff. We paint a lot of ornaments. And then that's the front, and then the back is the wreath room.
Okay. So you originally got the idea 2020?
Yeah, we bought this property behind us, so we went from 4 acres to 14. We bought 10 acres, and there was a big hay field that I was like, I'm not going to make hay.
Right.
Because I didn't have the equipment I didn't want to do. And I was like, what else could I do? And this seemed like it would be easy, but it's not turned out to be very easy. Trees take a long time to grow. It takes like 8 to 10 years to cut a tree. So we're still waiting.
So you haven't How many trees do you sell then? Yeah.
I mean, we bring trees in from like Kalamazoo, so they're all pre-cut.
Right.
I'll go get like a truck and then get them and then bring them back. So we sell about 200 trees that way, a season. So this is just kind of slowly growing our business until stuff is big enough to cut out of the field.
So over time, you'll start selling trees that you've actually grown there? Okay. Do you have just one kind of tree you grow? Because I know some places offer like different species or whatever.
We have 3 or 4 different types. The best that grows at our farm is called Canane.
Okay.
But I have Canane, I have Fraser's, I have Scotch. Those seem to be the best.
Okay.
So that's the biggest. I mean, we're not big enough to plant like 1,000 of types. So
what's the other tree farm around here?
Probably Butler. There's Butler, or there's Pinecrest, or there's Dairy Barn.
I think Pinecrest is where we
Pinecrest is out like in Buchanan, kind of like that way.
Right. You might have to come check yours out this
year.
That
place is huge. They got a couple hundred acres. I mean, we're a micro farm, really. We have 15 acres. Only about 5 of it's in trees. So,
do you plan to grow that?
Yeah, probably. But we'll have to move some other trees out of the way, like bulldoze stuff and cut stuff.
Anything else you want to say? Just promote your business, because you're a sponsor. You're on here. Now's your chance.
Yeah, I mean, we offer a lot of stuff at our farm, so come check us out. Our main opening weekend is November 22nd, and we'll run for probably about 3 weekends, and that's it. We're sold out.
Okay.
Day after that weekend after Thanksgiving is our busiest weekend. We'll be selling, I don't know, we might sell like 100 trees that weekend.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want a tree, come early.
Yep, come early.
Yeah, we can we cut we're full service. We'll cut it. We'll put it through the netting and help you get it where you need to go. You know, get it on your car, get it in your truck, or whatever.
And then, how can people sign up for the wreath making?
Probably best thing is to find me on Facebook. Just Schrader Tree Farm. It's on Facebook.
That's not just limited to students here, right?
No, anybody can join that. So, if I know we have a lot of people that have parties. Holiday parties, and do it just at our farm. You know, they come and bring cookies and snacks and stuff like that. And then they come to the farm, make a wreath, and then they take it with them.
Yep. Sign up for wreath, crafting?
I call it a workshop.
Wreath workshop on Facebook. When you go to sign up, mention the Viking Huddle, and $5 will be donated back to us. And we do appreciate all you do for us, because this is not free. So one more question for you before we move on. What do you think, what's your favorite part about teaching at NHS?
I think it's just like, I know so many kids here because my kids are here right now in this season of my life, that it's fun because, I don't know, I know probably a third of the school. If it was any other time of my life when my kids weren't here, I probably wouldn't know as many students, but it was just been a cool year to be in here, and the football team's doing great, and it's cool to watch that. I mean, I've been through seasons where the football team has not been as excellent as it's been lately. So,
well, speaking of football, let's move into a recap of last Friday's game against Vicksburg. The Vikings won 42-7, and over the last 3 games, they've given up 13 points. The defense has certainly been the headline of our success, or their success, rather. Going into the game against Vicksburg, personally, I don't know about you, I expected a very high-scoring game on both ends. I know Vicksburg's got like a spread pro-style offense. They throw the ball downfield a lot, and I did not expect to hold them to 7 points. You weren't at the game, correct?
Yeah, I normally watch the games at home. Kind of try to sync up the radio with the game as best I can, and so I don't go to many away games. My kids always do, but I'm here at Viking Stadium. This is the atmosphere at Viking Stadium is insane.
It is. Well, Mr. Korn does for a high school football game. It is pretty special. So, question: How have you seen the defense grow from week to week?
I mean, I just think they're able to contain that deep pass better. I think that's what they've been working on too. I've been talking to the defensive guys here, just that's what we got to work on.
And I mean, this was supposedly supposed to be a close, high-scoring game, and Niles just straight up dominated them.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit tougher of a game when I was like, I don't know how this is going to be, but
I mean, Vicksburg, they were coming off an upset loss against Otsego, and we were coming off a blowout against Three Rivers. But still, like, Vicksburg, they just looked dejected. And the crowd there, it's usually pretty big. It was not like a full stadium. So Vicksburg, they just came out flat, and they never really got going. We've got some stats here from the game just to show, like, this was supposed to be a close game, and they absolutely dominated. So, Niles, we had 17 first downs to Vicksburg's 7. We threw for 59 yards, which obviously is not a ton, but we were 2 for 2, 59 yards and a touchdown. Will, we don't throw a ton, but he played great that game.
Yeah, I threw that one over the middle to.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Brennan?
It was Olsen. Yeah, it was a 3rd and 16, and play action. He dropped back. Great pass protection. Just threw an absolute beauty of a ball. Brendan caught it in stride, and just walked in for a touchdown. Total offense, we outgained them 401 yards to 165. We rushed for 342 yards. They only rushed for 41 yards. We rushed for 300 more yards than Vicksburg did. We dominated time of possession, 29 minutes to their 18, and only gave up 2 third down conversions. And then we already mentioned RJ. He had a great game. Like, especially considering our defense doesn't go against as high-powered or spread out offense, like passing style, as Vicksburg does. And they did this week, and they shined. Brandon had a great game. Bryce Young had a great game. Max had a good game. RJ, of course. Just the whole D-line really got after the quarterback, made him uncomfortable, allowed us, like, when your corners are covering, it makes it a lot easier when they only have to cover for a second or 2 seconds because of how little time Vicksburg's quarterback had.
Yeah.
So we do have a take it to the house play of the game, and this was Will's rushing touchdown in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4. Norris the lone back. And Turnbull will keep it on the option. There he goes. There is nobody in front of Will Turnbull. He runs it in for a 44-yard touchdown. William Turnbull.
That block was there, and all year long we've seen that play starting to develop. He kept the ball. Very good job, Will.
Perfect read. So there it was, Will Turnbull's 44-yard rushing touchdown, and that was a triple option play, and we've seen so much growth from Will. So on the play, he took it out of Elijah's belly, elected to keep it, and then he had Alex as a pitch option, and the key just followed Alex, and it just opened up, like, part of the Red Sea. He had so much room in front of him, and he just sprinted in for a touchdown. And then there were a few other triple option plays where he kept it. He just picked up a first down, picked up, 6 or 7 yards, nice gains. And I mean, I've personally seen the growth. I'm sure you've seen it, more confidence on the option plays. He's been able to read the defense better and just looks a lot more confident.
He's playing excellent for how his age 14. Is right now. Yeah. I'm like, man, he's showing a lot of growth. So I'm excited to see how, the next couple of years go, even as he grows.
Yeah, it was definitely our best offensive performance. I mean, we ran for 340-some yards and 2 for 2 passing with a touchdown, and then, I believe it was an 11, 12-yard completion. He rolled out to his left, had Brendan on the, 12-yard out. So a great game from Will. And then this Friday this is Pink Week here at NHS in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness. We will have another show this Thursday with some other guests to honor Pink Week. And then it's also Senior Night. So this will be your first experience with a senior night here at NHS. What do you expect to see Friday?
I have no idea what to expect. So right. I know we were talking about how many seniors there are, and I think, you said there was a ton.
I think it's all but 5 starters are seniors this year.
That'll be, an experience for sure.
Get there early and get your popcorn because it's going to be a long pregame.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, we got Edwardsburg, and then
Edwardsburg always feels like it's always a good game. It's at Edwardsburg this year.
Again, too. They got a terrible field.
But it's at Edwardsburg, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Trenton, what's the worst part about playing at Edwardsburg's field?
Probably the tall grass.
Is it arched, humped in the middle, goes up?
Last time I played there, it was fine. Ask Evan, what was it? Was it like that?
Yeah, it's goes up like this.
It's probably for drainage, it drains water to the sides.
I mean, and then their baseball field, it's right field dips 10 feet down. Because I heard there used to be a a dump or landfill something there on Edward, like where all their sports facilities are. Then they just filled it in, and now it's just terrible. Yep. Well, I believe that is all for today. Anything else you can think of, Trenton, Mr. Schrader?
No, thanks for having me on.
All right, thanks for joining us. One more time, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Ibid Electric, the Ted Schrader from Schrader Tree Farm, and Peerless. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It helps us spread like throughout the community. And this Friday, wear pink, pick up your trash, and go Vikes.
Ready, break!